my god. Oh. Okay. All that for that. I'm really scared though. I feel like every clip I'm just saying I'm gonna read more, but I'm scared, and I am. That's the truth. I'm living in perpetual fear at this point. I am unwell, but I've literally been sitting here for like 5 hours. It's official. The book has come to an end. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're doing well. Welcome to another video, and welcome to probably my most exciting video of 2024. And seeing as it's January, that's saying big things. And I'm sure you guys have seen from the title and the thumbnail, I'm going to be vlogging my experience reading House of Flame and Shadow by Sarah J. Maas. I'm so excited I could vomit. Like, I'm so freaking pumped. Okay, let me just preface this by saying I do plan on spoiling the book. However, in this video that you are currently watching, I am not going to have any spoilers. If you have already read the book, or if you don't care and you want to hear spoilers for the third book in the series, I know there's some of you out there that are like waiting for the spoilery vlogs to come out so that you can decide whether or not you want to read it. I will leave an unlisted video linked down below if you want to go check out my spoilery thoughts. But if you are clicking on this video, like it popped up on your timeline, there are going to be no spoilers in this video. So you are safe to watch it if you just want to see my reactions to how the third book goes and where the characters end up. Obviously, I am going to keep what I'm saying pretty vague and not really sharing it too much because I don't want to accidentally spoil something, but I want to catch my reactions and my feelings in real time. And then of course, if you want to come back and watch all of my spoilery thoughts, it will of course be linked down below. So without further ado, I got an exciting package today. It's from BAM. And I have only ordered one thing from BAM in the last 12 months. So it could only mean one thing. My book is here. It is the 29th of the month, which means we are one day before release, and I have my book in my hands. Oh, I'm literally so excited. I'm chomping at the bit. I'm going to literally have a heart attack. I'm gonna die, okay? And I'm not being dramatic. You are. Okay, thanks. Oh, I'm gonna vomit. Okay, I just gotta get the box open. I haven't even seen anything yet, and I'm gonna cry. Also, let's address the fact that I am wearing an Umbra Mortis shirt. Hunt for the win. I came prepared. I mean, I'm always wearing this thing, but I'm extra prepared today. Not mentally or emotionally, but physically prepared. Okay, I'm stalling. I'm gonna throw up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ooh, she's heavy. Oh, guys. Oh my god. I'm not crying. You're crying. Wow. I will be taking this sticker off immediately. But first impressions, it's stunning. It's gorgeous. It's... Okay, breathe. Everything is... Oh. I'm gonna vomit. You're fucking shitting me. I'm gonna vomit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Ooh, she is stiff. She is a stiff hardback, but I'm so excited. Obviously, I wasn't emotionally prepared to see that on my front page. I think it's electronic. I don't even care. I don't have anything signed on the front page of a book by Sarah Janet, and now I do. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. Please, I'm gonna put you on a brief hold while I have a actual emotional breakdown. Okay, I'm breathing again. Wow. Okay. Wow. I obviously can't say too much about anything else because I don't want to spoil anything, but I do love the little filigree ornamental situation we got going on the front page. And then also the like very distinct cover design imprinted in on the first page of the book. And then of course we have the map, which is not spoilery, so I will show it. Oh my god. I have already read the prologue and the first chapter of this book. Sarah dropped it early, so I have already read it, and I'm so excited. Also, I'm happy to say that this does actually fit the prompt that I had it for my January TBR tarot, which was foiling on the cover, because that moon is foiled, I mean. So I knew that was going to happen, but I just wanted to make sure. Also, a few more things on here are foiled, so it totally works for the prompt, and I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about how excited I am just to see the book in my hands. I obviously am not going to read it until the audiobook drops, because who do you think I am? But I will wait for the audiobook to drop. Spoiler alert, I haven't finished my reread of CC2, so I'm gonna finish that tonight. And then tomorrow, it's you and me, girl. It's you and me. I'm officially declaring this day one of the best days of my life, because same day that my House of Flame and Shadow comes in, I open up my Owlcrate box to find these beauties in there. Excuse me? Excuse me? Wow. 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 Okay, friends, it is officially time to sit down and read my most anticipated release of the year. Like, I don't know how we got here. I don't know how today is today, but I am literally so excited. I'm so excited. I don't even feel like this is real, but I have it here. I have the audiobook. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to start like the first probably like 5-6 chapters, reading along, getting myself reacquainted with the world and the story, even though I just reread the second book, but like just so I can feel like immersed in it. And then I'm gonna switch over to doing some like stuff throughout the day, just so I don't feel like super stuck doing one thing all day long, because I don't want to get burnt out, because I do want to finish this 836-page book today. So I need things to like be switching around constantly to make this work, but I'm literally so excited. So I hope that you're excited too. I hope that this video brings you joy, and I hope that it makes you as happy as it makes me, because I love filming videos like these, even though I don't love spoiling books. But I feel like if you're coming to want to see spoilers, like this is fun. Like, I don't know. I'm like talking. I'm blabbering because I'm nervous to start this book, but I have to. It's 8:42, and if I want to finish this by the end of the day, I have to start now, and I cannot take any breaks. So it's time. I have to do it. Okay, friends, I have officially finished the prologue and the first chapter, which I have already read, so no surprises there. But now I'm a little afraid to move forward, because I already knew it was coming, and now I am in the dark and I'm a little nervous. But I'm going to go ahead and move forward and pray that I can get through this book because I'm already terrified. My heart hurts, then my heart's in my throat or my butt. I'm not really sure, but I'm scared to say the least. I don't know. I don't have many informative thoughts, but I have thoughts and I'm scared and I don't know what to do about it. Okay, let's do it. Okay, friends, I am officially 100 pages in and I'm intrigued. Not a bunch has happened. I think it's really just like sad at this point. It's just sad because there's a lot happening that does not make me happy, but it's getting interesting. I am definitely intrigued. I know that all of these are going to converge at some point and I'm just so nervous for that, but I don't know. I'm 104 pages in. I'm on chapter 9. I feel like we're starting to finally get some answers about how and why, and the characters are starting to also come to the conclusion of like how they're gonna get through this big conflict that happened at the end of book 2. So I'm nervous, but I'm really enjoying it. I love Sarah J. Maas's writing. She's just so easy to fall into and like be immersed in her worlds, and so like I'm really loving the writing and the setup for what the story is going to entail. That being said, I still have 700 pages left, so it's not like I'm at the end of the story and I'm still confused, but I am definitely confused because I have no idea where she's gonna take this. It has like so many possibilities. She has blown this world open with so many possibilities that I just don't know like what to think about it. So okay, I'm on chapter 14 and I just have to pause to tell you that Bryce is a badass bitch. She gives me much less, what am I, like conniving and scheming ways as Selena, but like some of the things that she does would be like something that Selena would do, and I love that. I love it. She's a badass bitch, okay? That's all I have to say. She really did that. It was just so like intriguing to see that in this book, and I'm really excited to see like how her brain is gonna take her throughout the rest of the story. So just a quick little pause, but I'm having the best time. Oh shit, you guys. The prison? Oh my god! There's so many things. Oh my god. Okay. Breathe. Everything's gonna be okay. Also, if you guys hear the dogs, I'm so sorry. They never stop. Never. This is crazy. I just got to a freaking line that made me sad. Come on. Stop. Well, that sucked. Okay, well, I'm on page 248, and no tears yet, but I am deeply saddened by what just happened. I just feel so bad for him. Oh my gosh, that was sad. So sad. Stop it. Ma'am, I see you, okay? Don't play me like this. What? Oh. Okay. All that for that. All that for that? I can't. What the fuck? What in the actual hell did I just read? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yep. All right, so I'm gonna be really upset if we waited. What did this? But the second book came out in 2022. Yeah, 2022. In what, February? So we waited almost 2 years, if my math is correct. My math could be wrong. Yeah, almost 2 years to like be with these characters, only to be with them for 200 pages. It's fine. So many ties. So many ties. I am curious. Curiouser and curiouser. She's back. Shocked. Shocked once again. Okay, well, this book is definitely fast-paced. Like, there are so many things happening. People are fighting here. People are fighting there. People are escaping here. There are people dying. There's blood. There's gore. There's bullets. There's so much happening, and it's so hard to keep up with. But, like, also, I'm at the edge of my seat. Like, I need to know what happens. Like, I want to, like, flip forward to figure out if any of these characters' names are still on the page. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. My brain. It's, like, swirling. It's going through the ups and down motions. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten. It's almost noon. No breaks. No rest. Just reading. Well, we just got to the part where Lydia has broken out Rune, Baxian, and Hunt, and Rune finally like realizes, oh shit, like she's not coming back, and he spent all this time in those dungeons ignoring her, and like the heartbreak when he's calling her name, crying out for her, like, oh, that hurt. Even though like I don't know if I love the Hind for him, like that, it was like the pain in his voice, the anguish was just, that was really sad. And then she got shot, and it said she laughed as she died. But in these type of books, nobody's dead until they're dead, okay? I am nervous. Okay, so I'm gonna continue. I think I'm almost at the 300-page mark, if not the 300-page mark. So I'm gonna continue. I'm really scared though. I feel like every clip I'm just saying I'm gonna read more, but I'm scared, and I am. That's the truth. I'm living in perpetual fear at this point. I've switched to a new location. I needed a change of scenery, but Bryce has once again proven to be the badass bitch that she is. Oh my god, she's so smart. And you don't think about these things until she, you know, reveals all of her secrets, like a little someone that we know. And she does it with ease, with ease, with ease. Also, I was right about something. I won't tell you what I was right about, but I'm excited about it. Okay, thank you. I'm having a great time. Like, I really thought sitting down and reading for hours on end was going to be hard for me, but if Sarah J. Maas can do one thing, it's make me read an 800-page book in one day. I don't know what she does. She puts crack in her books. I'm addicted. I'm having a great time. I don't even know what page I'm on. I'm on page 353. So I'm a good chunk of the way through. Definitely a long ways to go. I still have 4 hours and 50 minutes left on the clock, on the audiobook. I don't know why I said the clock. So a good chunk of time still left to go. And by the time, like, if I finished it on time, I would finish at 5, but I have to go to my old house. I accidentally got a package delivered there yesterday, so I'm gonna go see if they have it. But I'm not gonna listen to the audiobook in the car, because I want to catch any reactions on camera, and by the time I go, like, we'll be in the thick of it, like the last 100-ish pages or so. So I'm just so excited. I'm so excited, but I'm also sad because, like, when this is over, like, what am I gonna wait another 2 years? How? Tell me how. I have a personal question for Miss Bryce Quinlan. You want to marry me or something? Why is she amazing? Why? Tell me why. She's such a boss bitch, and I love that for her. Truly. Bryce is the epitome of that bitch. That bitch. Every time something like this happens, I can't help but root for her. I want the best for her. Okay? I love her. I love her. Okay. Whoa. Well, I feel like every time I talk, it's like I'm not even saying anything, but I'm just so excited. All right, friends, and just like that, I'm officially halfway through. Wow, what a journey, what a ride, what an experience. Obviously, I still have 400 pages left to go, so still a lot to consume. But so many things have been revealed, so many people have been done with, you know? A lot has changed, and a lot has also not changed, and I'm reeling. But I am having a lot of fun, so I'm gonna get back to it, finish the last half of this book. I have 4 hours and 18 minutes left on the audiobook, so we're getting through, slowly but surely. Okay, I'm another 100 pages in at this point. I'm on page 518. And I'm just a little frustrated with these characters. The story has also slowed down quite a bit from the beginning. Like, I would say like the first 200 pages were very fast paced. There was a lot of things happening, which is to be expected with the way that the second book ended. But now that we've kind of gotten past all of the hustle and bustle of those first couple of scenes, it's really slowed down, and now we're just learning information about ways to get past what they're struggling with, which is fine. But I'm also starting to see a shift in Bryce's and Hunt's relationship and their characters, which I don't love. Especially when I fall in love with characters as a couple. I don't want to see them change drastically, at least their love for each other, over the series and how it grows. And I'm not saying that they don't love each other, that's not what I'm saying at all. It's just I'm seeing subtle shifts that I don't know if I love. So that's been a little frustrating, reading this and not loving the characters who I know that I love so much. But I'm still intrigued. It's just slowed down quite a bit. It's not slow, it's just the pacing has kind of taken a step back, which is totally normal for an 800-page book. So we'll see. I still have quite a bit left. I'm down to 3 hours? Yeah, 3 hours and 7 minutes left of the audiobook. So I'm making my way through for sure. But it feels like it's taking quite some time. Live well. Live well. I am unwell. Okay? Apologize if you can hear the fan. I'm so hot, but this thing that just happened, I've been waiting 2 books for this. I'm so happy about it. Fuck that bitch, he deserved it. Okay, I took an itty bitty baby break. I spent some time with my husband. He made me a nice coffee. Thank the Lord, because I'm starting to flag hard. I'm fading fast, friends. So I'm gonna drink this coffee and get back to it. I am just under the 600-page mark. I can't remember what the last time that I talked to you guys was, but yeah, I'm just about to hit 600 pages. I'm at 576. So close. 2 hours and 34 minutes left of the audiobook. I'm so close, but it still feels like so far. I was smiling to keep in the pain, but the pain's still there. I'm officially to part 3, but oh my god, my hair is a mess throughout this entire video. I'm so sorry. But like, also, I cannot be bothered. Fuck them. They suck. I said what I said. Okay, thank you. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk. Oh shit. Ooh. Every twist and turn really just reinvigorates me. I swear that was supposed to come out properly. It didn't. I'm tired. Can you tell? I'm just every time I am astounded, staggered, completely blown away by the depth of Sarah J. Maas's brain and what she's able to accomplish with everything that she puts on the page, and this book is no exception. I don't think it's my favorite book in the series. Granted, I still have, 200 pages left. And it seems like this book is gearing up to be the last book in the series, and if it is, it definitely won't be my favorite series by Sarah J. Maas, because I feel like this world has so much potential, and it seems like it's coming to a close, but maybe I'm wrong. But I'm definitely intrigued by this story, and I love these characters so much. They have so much personality, but I feel like with the way that the pacing of this series is going, it's lacking something. And I don't know what that something is, but it's lacking something. But overall, having a great time. Cannot wait to finish it and reread it in the future to pick up on all the little things that I've missed. But she just dropped something that I'm just so excited about. The dogs are so loud. I apologize. But yeah, I'm just, wow. I have so many thoughts and so many questions, but I'm really curious to see if this is going to be the end of the series or not. Like, I have so many things that I want more answers on. And I don't know if that means that she's going to write about different characters in this world, and this will be the end of these characters and their story, but like, I feel like there's so many things that are still unanswered. So much possibility here. So we'll see. What? What is happening? Well, that was crazy. Shit hit the fan, and hit the fan fast. I was not expecting. I mean, I was. We kind of all saw it coming, but like, I wasn't expecting it to be done the way that it was done. Whoa. This book is just filled with like backstab and betrayal through and through. Wow. I mean, I wouldn't say necessarily, but I mean, maybe. Betrayal from one person. But God, that was brutal. But I feel like my head is like spinning. Remember when I said it was slow before? It picked up. It's going again. Things are crazy. And this is all supposed to be wrapped up in this book? I don't know. I don't know about that. I feel like I've said she's back in my head like 14 times, but she's back! Wow. Just wow. I feel like a change of scenery is needed. I feel like all my clips have been now done in this spot, but I've literally been sitting here for like 5 hours. This really does feel like the end of the series, which makes me so unbelievably sad. I really hope it's not. I hope I'm wrong, but it feels like the end. And that does not make me happy, but I feel like all the twists and turns, everything is like leading up to this like big moment. Okay. I feel like I don't know anything else to say. This is it, friends. This is what we've been working towards since the beginning of the freaking series. And it's all coming to an end. I have literally 100 pages left, an hour and 19 minutes left on my audiobook. I'm worried if I should just stop now and read the rest tonight when I get done with my errands, or if I should just like power through the next couple chapters until my son gets home. But like, I'm thinking now is like a time to stop, let myself debrief, relax, refresh, get into a new scenery so you guys can stop seeing me in my bed, and then we'll finish this book out together. I'm scared. Okay guys, we are officially getting back into it. If you just heard my hip pop, no you didn't. But I officially have an hour and 13 minutes left of the audiobook, and I'm gonna sit down for my last little stretch of this book and finish it up, cozy on the couch, and hope that it doesn't literally wreck my soul. So wish me luck, but let's do it. Okay, so I had noticed something at the very middle of this book when a specific character was introduced, that they were named after somebody, and I was like, it can't be a coincidence, because it's not. It's not a coincidence. It's not. Okay? It's not. Okay, fine. Man, okay, it's fine. It's fine. Can you tell I'm freaking out? Okay, friends, it's official. The book has come to an end. I have finished it. I didn't get my initial reactions and emotions on camera, but I got the height of my emotions when the height of things were happening. The last 30, 40-ish pages were wrapping things up. I think I need to think on it. I know it's not a 5-star. And I really have to think about my feelings on the series as a whole. So I'll come back to you guys in the morning with a full wrap-up and my thoughts on what seems to be the last book in the series for now. And almost what seems to be the end of Bryson Hunt's story. But I will keep you in the loop tomorrow with my updates and my thoughts and my official rating for the book. Yeah, I want to think on it. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay, friends, it is that time to finally come and wrap up what my thoughts are on House of Flame & Shadow, the third book in the Crescent City series, and I'm conflicted about my review because I feel like there are so many things that I really enjoyed about this story, but there's also so many things that I wish was done differently with the story. So I'll start with the things that I really enjoyed. The characters and the development between the characters was so incredible to watch them come into their own and change and grow, and how each and every character was allowed to feel their feelings and explore the consequences of their actions in a way that felt valid to them without being inhibited by the people around them, and I really enjoyed that. The found family aspect of this story is top-notch and top-tier, and it's something that Sarah J. Maas does really, really well. I really love the world, and I love how fast-paced this book was. It didn't feel like it took forever to get through. There was a small section of the book that was slow, but for it being 800 pages, it was very fast-paced. It kept me on the edge of my seat. Every chapter was something new and different that you were exploring and coming to understand and learning. I also really, really enjoyed Hunt and Bryce's exploration of their relationship in a way that felt very authentic to what people would go through in the real world, even though this is a very fantastical, very high stakes situation that they're in. Even though there were some things I didn't love about how their dynamic was explored, I feel like even if it didn't make sense completely to me, it totally makes sense for these characters, and it may not be exactly what I had wanted, but I think that Sarah J. Maas was very true to the characters and their personalities, and that's always something that I love to see in especially a series where the books are so big and so long and so many opportunities for the characters to change and grow in a way that doesn't feel accurate to their characters. So that was really beautifully well done. I also just loved all of the like kick-ass, really insightful and thoughtful little twists and turns that Bryce brought to the story. Like, she was not afraid to hold back a secret and really bring it to the forefront when it was time and it was ready, and it always just made it so much more exciting. It like leveled up that much more, and it was just so much fun to watch all of those small moments play out that ended up impacting the book in a very, very big way. Overall, I love the story, I love the characters, I love the writing. I just don't think that I loved the pacing of the series as a whole. So that kind of brings me into the things that I didn't really love about the story, and that is, in and of itself, it's the pacing. I feel like these characters really didn't get enough time, enough page time for the gravity and the extreme stakes that were the series. I think that all of the, conflicts that were resolved very easily and very conveniently. I think that we definitely could have spread this conflict over another book, and I want to say that with like light intentions, I guess, because you never want a story to be too drawn out and too overly written, and Sarah J. Maas has the potential to do that, but I don't think that was the case in this book. But I don't know, I just feel like we didn't get enough time truly to understand the characters as they were outside of the conflicts. We only got to know them in perilous and hard situations, which I just felt like there wasn't enough downtime, enough time for them to really find out who they were outside of just the craziness that was this situation that they were in. And yes, it's a high-stakes fantasy book, but I still feel like there was time, just like she's had so many other times in all of her other series, to really build that character work. I don't know, I just didn't feel like it was there in this series as a whole. That being said, I don't know if the series is coming to an end. It just feels that way with the way that it's written. There could be 5 more books about Bryce and Hunt and the gang, and I could be completely wrong, but I'm only judging it based off of what I know now at this point and how things have wrapped up in this book, and it very much feels like the ending to their story, but not in a way that feels overly satisfying for me. And I think my only other biggest gripe is just like how many people bit the dust like so easily and conveniently. Like, these characters leveled up in ways that were beyond what I had expected from them, and I just didn't expect it to happen in this book and the way that it was done. That being said, I'm happy for the characters, and I love how much they leveled up, and I love all the things that these characters are now capable of, but it all kind of fell into place very nicely and neatly. That didn't feel like they were working super, super hard for it. And I will say all of this might be skewed by the fact that I just recently read and finished Throne of Glass series. That is an 8-book long series where the characters really had so much page time to grow and to change and to become the people that they were by the end of that story. And so maybe my thoughts and my opinions are skewed on the writing and the experience of the story because I have just recently read that. I'm very fresh off of KOA, which I read in December. So take all of my, ideas and topics on the matter with a grain of salt. Everyone's opinion is different, and you may not agree with everything that I've said, or you can agree wholeheartedly, or you get a hate of the book, and that's fine too. But that being said, those are the things that I didn't love about it. All of that to say, all of my thoughts and opinions out into the world, I did end up giving this book a 4.5 stars. Now, you might be conflicted, like, Kaylani, how did you give it such a high rating when you had so many things that you didn't love about it? But there were also so many things that I did love about it. Like, I read an 800-page book in a day, and I had a great time with it. It never felt like a chore. It never felt like a struggle. I never was, like, counting my way through the pages. Like, I had such a great time with these characters and with this world. It felt high stakes, which is something that I can fully say, like, I didn't always feel reading some of Sarah J. Maas's works, but yes, things wrapped up conveniently for a lot of things, but it definitely felt high stakes. I was on the edge of my seat. I had a pit in my stomach. I was, like, very impatiently waiting to hear how these characters were going to get out of their next situation. And I just love these characters. They have a special place in my heart. I have such a beautiful, loving relationship with these characters that are not real at all, but I just feel like they popped off the page for me, and because of that, I had a wonderful and incredible reading experience. I think that reading is subjective, and it can be more about the analytical aspects for you, or you can read something and it can be solely based off of your enjoyment and your emotional experience with the book, and it could be something different for every single person, and that's the beauty of reading. It's all subjective, and it's all based off of your own experience. And for me, my experience was really, really, really positive. There are definitely some things that I didn't love about it. That being said, I did love it a lot more than book 2. Upon a reread of book 2, I didn't love it as much as I remember liking book 2. That one still got a 4 stars. It's nothing crazy, but I definitely liked it more than that, so I settled on a 4.5 because it's definitely nowhere near as good as book 1. Hello, friends. Wow, I never expected to come on here and update this vlog after filming it, but I think that my biggest hesitation and the reason why this video is coming to you guys so late is after now sitting with this book for a little over a week, I have had a lot of time to like sit with my feelings and think about my experience and think about my overall rating of this book as a whole, and it just didn't feel true to like myself to put the video out knowing that I rated the book so highly when I first talked to you guys about it, because I was just like really riding that high of having finished the book in one sitting and really like just going through the roller coaster of emotions in one single day. And I really feel like I didn't give myself enough time to sit with my feelings and process everything and really kind of come to terms that I was really disappointed by this book, unfortunately. It didn't work for me the way that I wanted to, and I think a lot of those positives that I had and I still have about this book, I was holding on to so hard because this is my favorite author and I love her so much, and I wanted to love it as much as I loved the rest of her books, and it didn't end up being the case. And so a lot of the same things that I said about the positives of this book were true. Like, I still think all of those things are valid and super authentic and real. But I think that the negatives for this book definitely far outweighed the positives. This book felt like whiplash in a book. You were constantly, flipping back and forth between a lot of big life-altering, life-changing events. So many perspectives, so many character opinions, so many things that were happening that you never really had time to truly just sit with the characters in the moment, in their feelings, letting them experience everything that came with these big, huge events. And I think that's where this book really faltered. I think if this book maybe was split into two and had a little bit more time with these characters to get to where they ended up by the end, or if some of the filler information in this book was cut out and we really just zoned in on the most important things to make it feel more of a well-rounded, well-thought-out story, then it would have felt like it had more of a purposeful meaning and ending. I think that there's a lot of things that she could have done differently, and I think it would just be a disservice to you as a person watching this video for you to see like these really high highs of my experience of this book and like not be honest about some of the low lows that I had. And I think I've come to terms that this is my least favorite book in the series. And I know that I said earlier, like, I didn't enjoy my reading experience of this book as much as the second book in the series. And yes, the second book is slow, but I think the second book does something that this book didn't do, and that is it had kind of like a set foundation in what it wanted to be. And I think that this book just didn't know what it wanted to be. It didn't have a very set and solid foundation for where it was going, and I think that is the biggest hindrance of this book. And for that reason, I am going to be giving this book a 3.5 out of 5 stars, which is a full star rating below what I was originally going to give it. And after a week plus of thinking about my thoughts and coming to terms with it, I think I'm happy with that rating. It doesn't mean that it's a bad book by any means. It doesn't mean that I dislike Sarah J. Maas, because that is never going to be the case. It also doesn't mean that I don't love this series. It's just not a series that is my favorite, nor do I think it's her best work. But the first book still stands in as one of my favorite books of all time. So I just figured I would pop in and share my thoughts and opinions with you guys as I bring this video to a close. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you had a fun time, but I'll pop you back to past me to close out this video. So after 2 years of waiting for this sequel and 1 day after release, the book is done. My thoughts are out there in the open, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to let me know down below if you read it, what you thought of it. Please keep all of the comments spoiler free. Even if you are in the spoiler comments, just kind of keep it vague in case somebody happens to stumble upon it, even though if they do, so sorry for you. But keep it as spoiler free as we can, but please do share your thoughts, share your opinions, share what you thought of the story in and of itself. What did you think of what seems to be conclusion, at least of this big intense plot that we just followed these characters through for 3 books. If you made it to the end of this video and you don't know anything else to comment, leave a snake emoji. Leave a snake emoji. And then if you have anything else you want to share about Sarah J. Maas, your Sarah J. Maas reading journey, if you're not going to read the book at all, feel free to drop all of that in the comments below. I'd love to chat with you. That is the end of this video, though. I really, really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And of course, leave any comments, questions, suggestions in the comment section below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Baby, turn it down like a sweet